just want to welcome everybody to the channel today. I'm just going to do a little follow-up on one of our shoots we did on how to buy a truck cheap. It's been really popular, which kind of surprises me. You never know when you do these which one's going to be popular, which one's not. But anyway, I've had a few questions about things, and I was just going to go through on what I look for when I go to get a truck. One thing, and I think I talked about this in the other video, is now more than ever make sure that the paperwork and the title is in good shape. Make sure that the title matches the VIN number. Titles are much harder to track down and get now than they used to be. So that's one thing I really recommend. Double check your VIN number on the truck, that it matches the title. Make sure the title paperwork is signed, and you've got to date that stuff. And if you date it, you only have a certain amount of time to get things done, so be careful on your dating and whatnot. So our tax office will let you go ahead and register it, even though you can't go get the inspection and all that. They'll let you transfer the title. I don't know about other states or other agencies, but they're kind of car people here, so they work with us on that. The other big thing is always going to be rust. Rust used to really scare me away on things, but now if it's just some pinholes in the floorboard or the cab corners or things like that, people just drive them and don't even worry about them. So that's not a big issue. What worries me a little bit is cab mounts. They're a little more intensive to change. Changing complete floorboards is a little more. They've gotten where I've seen more and more of them where there's rust above the windshield, in the lip, especially on the 63 to 66s. And that's mainly because mice get up there and build nests, and their urine and water and all that, just over a period of time, it really rusts in weird spots. So watch that, because that's a big fix. It's not like doing a cab corner or a patch or something. But like I said, if you get it running and driving, who cares? Just drive it. The rust really doesn't make a big deal. Lots of parts you can get replacements, but they tend to be foreign made and the quality's not that good, so I tend to really hunt for good original equipment stuff. It's just a little better. And when you go to buy one and you make the deal, ask them if they have any extra parts that they've taken off. They may have done modifications, whether it was brakes, radios, whatever. Just ask them, hey, will you throw in the extra parts with it? Because I like them original, and I like to go back original. That's the way this one was when I bought it. It had been taken in 100 pieces and was in boxes in the back. But you know, I took that risk and bought it, and everything wasn't there. But I come up with some parts, trucks, and all that worked. But you know, just ask them about the extras, because sometimes that can make a difference. And how you buy them or what you pay for them may depend on what you're going to do with it. If you're buying it to fix it and drive it, a father-son project, whatever, that will determine how much you spend. If you're buying it to flip it, try to make some money, fix a few things, sell it, that'll make a difference. I have attachment disorder. I don't generally sell things, so keep that in mind if you're trying to buy and sell. But I'm not a flipper. I don't buy things to sell. I have trouble getting rid of things. Another thing to take into consideration is how far you got to travel to go pick something up. I know, like Texas, it's huge. I'm almost as close to California as I am the east side of Texas, so always consider that when buying it. Some of the spots to watch for on these 60s trucks is rust is showing up underneath this eyebrow, and it's mainly because of the mice building the nest. But watch that, because I've seen it where the truck looked pretty good, but the windshield nearly fell out. So watch there, and then always watch behind the fenders. There's a brace back there that catches dirt and mud and things, and that will rust. And you're always probably going to find rust underneath the battery, but all those parts are available, so it's not a big deal to come up with those. And whether it's this year model, the 70s, or the square bodies, it doesn't matter. They tend to all kind of have the same problems in the same areas, but that's just something to look for. This one I was fortunate enough, it's set in the barn for or shop, actually the school, for years and years and years, so it wasn't exposed as much as some. Just always be aware of the rust, and if you're okay with it, drive it. If you buy it and think you got to fix all the rust, you're probably going to spend a lot of time and money. So I'm getting to the point I'm okay. If it's reliable, I just drive the wheels off of it. Another thing I like is for the inside to be pretty well original. I don't like a big hole cut out for the radio or the doors cut out for speakers. And I like this one because it had the original horn ring and all that, but somebody had come in and shot some paint over the original paint on the dash, but that's okay. It works good. Well, we appreciate everybody watching, and stay tuned for the videos that we're going to be putting out. And sorry they're a little slow coming, but with the short days and the weather the way it is, it makes it kind of tough. We love working on these old trucks, and if you have any questions or any suggestions, well, let us know. We appreciate it. Thank y'all.